Hey girl, since you make 77 cents for every dollar I earn, I'm happy to pay for the movie tickets tonight. Oh, Ryan, you sweetie. Hey girl, women make up 51% of the US population, and only 17% of the government. But you're the commander-in-chief of my heart. Hey girl.
QWOP. A game that, if you don't know it, makes you think, QWOP? Are we fighting a dragon? I'll go get my sword. Or maybe it makes you think, QWOP? We hunting dinosaurs? I'm gonna get me the QWOPosaurus. Or maybe you think you're reading Batman comics from the 50s, where Batman QWOPs a dude in the face. But if you do know it, you only wish it was that cool. You only wish you were hunting a dragon. You only wish you were looking for the QWOPosaurus. You only wish that you could Batman QWOP somebody in the face. QWOP! QWOP! Put simply, QWOP is a game where you're competing in the 100-meter dash, and you control a person by his legs and calves, which is creepy. It's like you're just like a cruel puppet person who attached strings to the legs of a puppet, and all you do is teach them how to walk. It's a constant battle against your ego, and souls are shattered! QWOP began as a side project by a man named Bennett Foddy, who created it while he was procrastinating on his dissertation for his degree in philosophy. Now that's ridiculous for two reasons. One, he learned how to make games to avoid doing work. Two, he created one of the most painful experiences of my life. I'll show you what I'm talking about. QWOP is a game that has you failing over and over and over again. That's pretty much all you do, is fail. But there's something weirdly compelling about the game that makes you want to keep playing. It's like Foddy has made failure an option. But why? We typically see failure as a loss of time, resources, energy. Whenever you play QWOP, you lose everything. You lose your dog pees on your laundry's not done. You haven't paid your rent, your car just got towed at work. Great, everything's great, we're all playing QWOP and everything's just freaking great. But apparently, not everybody shares my worldview. In fact, failure as it applies to QWOP is just kind of how the game is played. If you're not failing, you're either a demon, or you're just too lazy to freaking press the space bar because it's really easy just to reset your character, jeez! Frederick Douglass once said, without failure, there can be no progress. My man! And that's kind of true. Failure is sort of necessary for progress. Because as you continue to play the game, you can expect to fail. And as you continue to fail, you can expect to see progress. Now this can come in a number of unconventional, but fair solutions. Solution number one is the hobble. It's one of my favorites, and it's the favorite of almost any newbie to QWOP. It's where you essentially just walk like a tiny baby, unaware that you have legs at all. Unaware of the world. Unaware that there's not actually a crowd here. There's no one to compete with. This is bullcrap. How am I gonna walk? Method 2 is jogging, which is kind of impossible by the standards of this game. And that would be that you find some midway between hobbling and actually running, which is ridiculous. Who does that anymore? You could do whatever this is. I like to call it the hoggle. It's a combination of jogging and hobbling, and most people sort of find it by accident. Sometimes it doesn't work out and you fall over. Who cares? You do, because you're playing the goddamn... Or, if you get to that fabled level of proficiency, you can actually run, and then Chariots of Fire starts playing. What's more inspiring than Chariots of Fire just exploding in your speakers? Well, you're running. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. You're getting there. You're getting closer to your goal. And then you fall over. Because there was a hurdle. But if you manage to get past that, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. And then there's a long jump at the end, and you're like, how do I long jump? And you're like, and then like me, you fail. And then you break the level, and you can only walk backwards, and then you fall through, and then the game is broken forever, and then you have to restart because you never actually legitimately beat the game. I was so close! Now it should be noted that within the first 7 hours of playing this game, I will automatically hate you if you can make it 100 meters without failing. But, if you don't, that's okay. QWOP delivers a simple yet powerful message. Failure isn't evil. In fact, failure means progress is around the corner. If a game like QWOP has to show you that, then I'm sorry it had to be QWOP. And look at you. Good on you for taking a break and not doing what you're actually supposed to be doing. Who knew that such a soul-crushing game could teach us so much about failure? It's not the worst thing in the world to fail. Put simply, fail small, fail often, and whatever you do, don't start throwing crap when you get to the middle of the level and that hurdle is staring you down the face. And you're like, I'm gonna get you, hurdle. And then the hurdle's like, nope. And you just fall on your back. Don't throw anything. And that's how you end up paying for property damage for the next couple of months. That's gonna be it for me, guys. I'll catch you next time when I have more stuff to babble about!